What's up, y'all, and welcome back to my channel, or if you're new here, hello and welcome to Throwback Thursday. This is a series on my channel that I started as a way to get some use out of the older eyeshadow palettes in my collection. So the way this works is every Sunday I post a bonus video here on my channel. It's just footage of me going through my entire collection and pulling 4 palettes for y'all to choose from. From there, I post a poll over my community section with the names and pictures of each of the palettes. I give y'all a few days to vote, and that brings us to here. Unfortunately, last Sunday I didn't get to post the bonus video because I was too sick, but I'm happy to say that I feel good. I feel 100% at this point, and I told y'all I wouldn't miss a Throwback Thursday for anything because I love these Throwback Thursday videos. They are just so much fun to do. I love getting the use out of them and inspiring y'all to do the same. But I'm excited for today's palette, and I was a little surprised that this one won given what the choices were. Honestly, I really wasn't sure which one was going to win, but the Unearthly Cosmetics Sorcerous Smoke Palette won, and I'm excited about this because this is an absolute favorite indie brand of mine. I just got to play with the new Gargoyle palette yesterday, and today I get to play with this one, so it's a good week. But this is a gorgeous palette. This one came out about this time last year. It might have been more October, November-ish, but it was a fall release from the brand. We got a smattering of palettes at one time from them, but this is a very neutral leaning palette, but it's absolutely beautiful. I do really enjoy this one. I love that you have your warm tones and your cool tones. It's got a little bit of a twist to it. It is their new updated formula, and this one is absolutely stunning. I will have this palette as well as everything else that I used to create this look listed and linked down below in the description box. So per usual, if you're ever curious about anything I use in any of my videos here on my channel, always check the description box. I squeeze as much information as I possibly can into that tiny little space. But let's go ahead and quit chatting, zoom in, prime my eyes, and start creating our look. Alright, y'all, so we are zoomed in, and I have gone ahead and primed my eyes with my MAC paint pot in the shade Painterly. This is my holy grail eyeshadow primer. I absolutely love it. It works perfect for my oily eyelids, and I am happy to say that all the texture is gone on my eyes. They are back to their normal self. But let's go ahead and jump into this palette and create our look. So for this one, I'm kind of feeling like this section of the palette over here. I don't know what I want to do for shimmers, but I definitely have a look in my head using these 4 mattes right here, maybe incorporating the greens on the lower lash line. I don't really know yet. We'll see how it goes whenever I get there, but I am going to start this off with this shade right here. This one is called Vision. It's like a really pretty dusty muted desaturated pink shade, so I'm going to pick that up with my BK Beauty 202 brush, and I am going to fluff this all in to the crease of my lid, bringing it over into my inner corner, but not, well, to my inner corner, but not quite into my inner corner. I think I'm gonna go ahead and do a shimmer shade for my inner corner today, but this is such a good palette. I love this one. I remember when it came out last year, and it was like this Fall Magic Remastered and then the Devour palette, but originally the Devour palette came out in the Halloween mystery box, and I skipped on that one at first because I didn't really get along with everything else that was in it. I'm just not a big fan of like the colorful lip colors, like the blacks and the greens and the blues and all of that. I think they look beautiful on other people, but for me it's just really out of my comfort zone, so I didn't pick it up. And I didn't pick this one up originally either. I had talked myself out of it, but when they decided to release the Devour palette on its own, I ordered that one, and I ordered this one as well, and I love this palette. This is probably one of my absolute favorite neutral palettes in my collection. Did I pull this one from my neutral eyeshadow palette collection video? I can't remember. I'm really surprised that I didn't because I love this one, but maybe it's because it's not a full-on neutral palette and I was really going for full-on neutrals for that video, but I love this one. The formula in here is absolutely fantastic. The shimmers are beautiful. The color story is beautiful. This palette just makes me so, so happy. Okay, next I want to go into this shade down here, this really pretty like burnt orange shade. This one is called Prophecy. So for this, I'm going to go ahead and pick it up with my BK Beauty 206 brush, and I am going to pop this into my outer corner. I want to do like a really pretty smoky fall look. I am feeling the fall vibes. I am here for it. We got a little cold snap in Houston a couple of weeks ago. It dropped down into the 70s. I know that's not cold weather, but for us here it is, and it felt so incredibly good outside. Katie did not want to come in. She spent so much time outside just sunbathing and chilling. She loves the heat. She loves the cold. She just loves to be outside, and she was here for it. She absolutely loved it. She thrives when she's outside. I always joke and say that she's solar powered, but long story short, I am ready for the fall weather, and this look is giving me the fall vibes. All right, so I decided I'm going to skip the greens just because I love what I already have going on. So I'm going to bring that same shade called Prophecy with the same brush down onto my lower lash line. I'm going to bring it all the way across, and then I will kind of deepen up the outer corner, deepen up the lower lash line and all of that. But I'm kind of feeling the look the way that it is. All right, so next I'm going to go into this deep brown shade right here. This one is called Intention, and I'm going to pop this into my outer corner, just giving me a little bit of depth. I am going to take it in just a little bit because I want to take it a little bit darker with that black shade. I think I want to like really kind of smoke out and deepen up this outer corner. This is going to give me some good depth. Obviously, you could leave this here, but I definitely want to try and get some use out of that black. But I want to know, what is y'all's like favorite time of year? I know that the seasons are different depending on where you are, and we don't get seasons here in Houston, at least. I know parts of Texas do, but we don't. But I just love like from October to about beginning of January. January is always gross here in Houston. It's just rainy and nasty, and the weather is just not very nice. But October and November, we do get some nice kind of fall-ish weather. It kind of drops into the high 70s, which for me is like my sweet spot when it comes to weather. That's like my favorite thing. I would just be so happy if it would be in the 70s year round, but unfortunately we get super, super hot weather. But I do love all the Burr months. I love the spooky season. I am not a fan of Halloween though, but I do love the movies. I love the themes. I love the decor. I love all of it. But my favorite holiday is Christmas. It's an absolute favorite. Okay, let's go into this deep black shade over here, which is called Soot. And I am going to pick that one up with the same brush actually. So my Singe Beauty EO2, and I am just very lightly, just like right here in the very outer corner, put that shade down. I am so sorry. Brody is losing his mind. I think my son just got home from school and he loses it. The minute he hears that car pull in the driveway, he just loses his little mind. So I apologize. If he doesn't stop in a minute, I'll just kind of take a break and see if he will be quiet. Oh, there you go. Nope. I thought he was gonna stop. Look, Katie's perked up. She knows. She's like, oh, he's home. All right, so Brody finally quieted down. My son came through the door, but let's go ahead and pop some sparkle on the lid. So I have already primed with my NYX glitter primer, and I think for this one, I want to play with these two shades right here and maybe throw this one or this one in the inner corner. I haven't decided which one yet, but I'm gonna go ahead and start with this shade right here, which is called Potent. This one is so pretty. It's like this really pretty, like coppery brown shade, and I'm gonna pop this all over the lid, and I'm gonna bring it over to my inner corner, and I'm just gonna bump it up next to that matte shade right there. We're gonna go in with the deeper one and kind of blend everything together. But oh, so pretty. I love the Unearthly shimmer formula. It's just so smooth, so shiny, so reflective, and they just look beautiful on the lids. Next, I'm going to go in with this deeper brown shimmer shade right here called Ritual, and I'm just going to pop this one out on the outer corner of my lid where the matte and the shimmer meet, just to give me a nice transition and make sure that everything blends and we have a nice seamless transition from the matte into the shimmers. Okay, so for the inner corner, I decided I'm going to go in with this shade right here called Sorcerous. It's this really pretty multi-chrome that has like a pink, a purple, like a champagne-y flip to it. So I'm going to go ahead and pick that up with my Singe Beauty EO1 brush. I am going to spray it with my MAC Fix Plus per usual, and I'm just going to pop this into my inner corner and we can finish up this look. Alright y'all, so this is the completed look and I absolutely love this. It is giving me all of like the fall grungy vibes. It is still very neutral and I just think it turned out absolutely beautiful. I love the color combination. I love this palette and I'm excited I get to wear this for the rest of my day. But let me show you what I used to finish up this look so we can close out this video. So in my lower waterline, I went in with my Victoria Beckham Satin Kajal Liner in the shade Cinnamon. I skipped liquid liner for my lid and just went in with my YSL Lash Clash Mascara in the brown shade. Alright y'all, so that is going to complete this week's Throwback Thursday video and I hope y'all enjoyed it as much as I did. I love that y'all voted on Unearthly and I got to create this beautiful look with this palette because I really do love this palette and it doesn't get as much love as it absolutely deserves. But let me know all of your thoughts down below. Which palette did you vote for? Are you an Unearthly fan? If you are, what is your favorite palette? And as always, if you have a suggestion for a palette that you want to see a look with, even if it's discontinued, if you want to see it, I will absolutely pull it. Let me know down in that comment section. Let's light it up, have that conversation. And as usual, I want to thank you all so much for watching my video and spending your time with me. It truly does mean so much to me. And if you like this video, make sure you give it a big thumbs up before you leave. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and click on that notification bell so that you can be notified of all my future posts here on my channel. I do post quite a few videos every single week and I wouldn't want you to miss one. But until my next video, have a good one. Bye.